Get some popcorn. Let's compare mine and Darth Sidious's scream.
Nice.
And enjoy. Why the plants and locations will be dynamic, evolve in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. We know that the developers at TT Games are constructing the game from the ground up, brick by brick with brand new technology, and the brand new game engine is called NTT. We know that as you progress through the story, which are the 9 Star Wars Saga films being Episode 1 The Phantom Menace to Episode 9 The Rise of Skywalker, the planets will be dynamic and the locations will evolve as you play. If we recap, 18 planets have been officially confirmed across the prequel, original and sequel trilogy, and these planets are Tatooine, Coruscant, Naboo, Kamino, Geonosis, Utapau, Kashyyyk, Mustafar, Yavin 4, Hoth, Dagobah, Bespin, Endor, Jakku, Starkiller Base, Cantonica, Crait, and Pasaana. I don't recall any other planets being officially confirmed to us to this day. TT Games did officially confirm back in June 2019 at the E3 interview that we will be receiving at least 20 planets, and these were revealed to us through many sources which vary from social media platforms, articles, interviews and companies, in particular TT Games, WB Games and Warner Bros. Take into account that this was before the release of The Rise of Skywalker. Since the announcement of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga was in June, and The Rise of Skywalker released in December, I don't know if the developers at TT Games were aware or unaware of the planets that were featured in The Rise of Skywalker before its release, as I'm wondering out of curiosity if it's true or false, as designer manager Anna Bailey mentioned that TT Games have a good and a special relationship with Lucasfilm, working together and closely. In addition to this, The Rise of Skywalker introduced 5 brand new planets being Exegol, Ajan Kloss, Pasaana, Kijimi, and Kef-Bir. One of the 5 planets were revealed to us through the LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga countdown trailer, which was obviously Pasaana, and I would assume that we would receive at least 25 planets, but take into consideration that this is speculation, my theory, and only 18 planets have been officially confirmed to this day. Some can potentially question the Death Star 1 and 2, even though it's been officially confirmed to us that it's been classified as a vehicle and not a planet. Realistically, the Death Stars can't be a planet because
it's a space station.
But we only know 3/4 of the planets have been officially confirmed to us: D'Qar, Takodana, Ahch-To, Ajan Kloss, Kijimi, Kef-Bir, and Exegol. These are the planets which haven't appeared and are the planets which share a significance to the sequel trilogy. All of the prequels and original planets have been included. We know that the exploration is going to be immersive, providing us with the experience we want and allowing us to decide how we choose to play to ensure that we receive the experience we desire. I don't know specifically the size of each planet, but we've only received a number of locations for some planets, and some planets can potentially be smaller or bigger than others. Planets like D'Qar, Mustafar, Dagobah and Ahch-To I consider to be small planets, whereas the rest of the planets on the other hand I consider to be medium to large planets. Kamino, Mustafar, Ahch-To and Starkiller Base are the planets that are going to be fascinating, as I'm wondering out of curiosity how we're going to be able to explore these planets and locations when we're not in that particular trilogy. To elaborate, create a picture in your mind and imagine you're exploring Kamino in the originals and the sequels, exploring Mustafar in the originals and the sequels, exploring Ahch-To in the prequels and the originals, and exploring Starkiller Base in the prequels and the originals. Perhaps exploring the neglected and abandoned cloning facilities, exploring Darth Vader's castle and the ruins, exploring Luke Skywalker's home, the village, the cave, etc. And exploring Ilum before it was called Starkiller Base, and Ilum was a planet in the Clone Wars and in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. 4 sensitives undertook a series of tests before becoming a youngling, and as a youngling, you would be sent with your mentor to Ilum to use your knowledge and search for your lightsaber crystal to construct your lightsaber, to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi. Surprisingly, many locations have been revealed to us through interviews and articles, and to list every location, we know we're able to explore Jabba the Hutt's palace and sail barge, Chalmun's Cantina, Mos Espa, Mos Eisley, the Sarlacc pit, Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru's homestead, Ben Kenobi's homestead, Luke Skywalker's workshop, the Moisture Farm, and Toshi Station in Anchorhead on Tatooine, the Galactic City and the Uscru District on Coruscant, the Gungan City on Naboo, and Yoda's Hut on Dagobah. I don't recall any other planets being officially confirmed or locations to this day, excluding the ones in the official reveal trailer and the countdown trailer. Ideally, I would imply playing LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga in chronological order, as I do believe that it would provide the finest experience, and I'm wondering out of curiosity how the developers at TT Games will integrate this. As we know, we're able to play The Phantom Menace to The Rise of Skywalker in any order, and we're supposed to have a selector to select which of the 9 Star Wars Saga films we want to play. To some degree, it seems pointless, and I would assume that it would remove a portion of the experience, although to some extent it stretches the possibilities out and the imagination further. It enables us to choose the films we want to play as, and it allows us to decide the experience we want. It was interesting to say the least addressing this topic, as we are still left with many questions about the exploration in Free Roam in terms of how dynamic the planets are and how the locations will evolve. Are you looking forward to exploring the planets and locations in the story and in Free Roam? Please let me know in the comment section down below, as I would love to know. Feel free to give me your feedback on the video and make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, join our Discord server. All the links to my social media platforms can be found in the description down below. Shout out to the Yodeling Viking and Dice for being level 4 channel members. I will link their YouTube channels in the description down below. Please feel free to browse through their YouTube channels and consider subscribing to them, as it's well deserved. I would appreciate it and they would be grateful for it. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure that you do give the video a like, as I know you want content to be uploaded. Subscribe to the channel to be part of our community, along with turning on notifications, as you will be able to not miss out on any content that I upload. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.